Let's see.
And
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, welcome back to The Ghost of Lordmaster Starscream, and we'll be talking about What If and some more Transformers Rise of the Beast news. So yeah, and keep cutting down and
You're lagging, by the way.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. Anyways, we'll be talking about What If, or we'll be reviewing the season of What If, and then when TFNG gets here, hopefully later on, we'll be talking about Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. And as always, I'm Ruben. Thank you for being me, like always.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you get anything new today?
No, nothing. Oh, yeah. I went to HEB today, and I was this close to getting the GeForce Dragonoid, what I need, but my mom, yeah, told me no, and I was a bit pissed, so, but I did find some Disney cars, what I've been looking for.
Nice. Anything else?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Me, I haven't got anything yet because I'm still saving up to go see Ruben, and I'm gonna have to get TFNG because money for the figures I really want. So yeah, and with that, I think that's about it for that. So we're gonna talk about Wood first of all, and what we thought about it and the finale, and what the things we didn't like, go from episode to episode. I seen all the episodes. Ruben saw some of the episodes, and he watched some of the clips, which is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, would you like to go first on some of this stuff?
You go first.
Well, I can't think of anything just yet, but is there anything you want to start with first, or you want to bring up first? You personally.
For the What If series?
Yeah, you know what? I think we could start from episode to episode. And by the way, if I mute and turn off my camera, I'm dealing with some bull crap right now. So yeah. But I guess we'll start from episode to episode.
So let's see, episode 1 was Captain Carter. Right?
I will.
Let's see. So when I saw some of the clips for the first episode of What If, it was starting with what if forgot Captain Carter real name, Peggy? No, fuck it. It was starting off that some of the scenes like from Captain America: The First Avenger, which is pretty cool, like using some of the references of the movie. And when Steve got knocked off to the giant thing to become the super soldier, uh, Captain Carter volunteered as one, and she got a bit buff. Which I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that when she got buff, that was cool.
She was working out, man.
Mm-hmm. But dude, the animation of the What If series was, I'm not gonna lie, it's better. Like I kid you not, it's like so cool. And after like like putting the size of Captain America: The First Avengers, Captain Carter just keep fighting off all the Hydra. Then part of the episode, what with the Captain Carter, Bucky, and the others got ambushed, and and a giant mech named the Hydra Stomper. And guess who was inside of the Hydra Stomper? Right, it was Steve Rogers controlling the Hydra Stomper, or I think the first Iron Man suit. Am I right? Right?
Yeah, you're right.
And continuing on, like it happened to the rest of the movie of Captain America, I think, like instead of Bucky being fallen off the cliff, it was Steve who got fall off the cliff because he saved the others because the train was booby trapped. And I think that pretty much that's it. Or am I missing something?
This episode I was 50-50 on. What do you think about this episode? And it does end differently. Instead of Captain Carter going into the ice, she ends up going into
Mm-hmm. I'll
But
do like a
me
ranking of the episode. So let's see, how many episodes was it? 9.
Yeah, 9 episodes. There was supposed to be 10, but an episode was deleted.
Yeah. For some apparent reason, thanks a lot, Disney. So I guess the first episode, I'll rank it to number 4.
Yeah. Me personally, this wasn't exactly my favorite episode. This one, if I had to rate this one 5 out of 10, in my opinion, it felt a little too rushed, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the word is, but it just felt rushed, in my opinion. I enjoyed it for what it was, though. But yeah, way I guess it was a rough start to the start of the series, pretty much, because not many people liked it.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But yeah. Anyway, go ahead, man.
Episode 2,
Oh
I
god.
think it was Star-Lord and the Guardian of the Galaxy universe, right?
T'Challa, or what if T'Challa became Star-Lord, or T'Challa Star-Lord, whichever the title is.
Well, it had T'Challa on it, right?
Yeah, Star-Lord.
Okay, then. Episode 2, I was kind of surprised that they found T'Challa in Africa, just like minding his own business, and the ship comes out. So it's kind of like a bit of reference of the beginning of the Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
The original Star-Lord, which I forgot the name of it.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the name of it, but the Star-Lord, not T'Challa, the other one. Oh, fuck it. And part of the part of the episode 2 for What If give us like some reference on Guardian of the Galaxy, and of course the T'Challa always said he never fly. Oh, I forgot what his line was, but here's the fun fact about it: the actor who played T'Challa was the same actor, who passed away. I think it was a year or 2. Don't remember, and I'm sorry. Bowman. I'm sorry. Look, if I butchered the name, I'm sorry. I'm just very exhausted right now. But he was part on his voice line was part in the What If line before he passed away. If anyone didn't notice that. And continue on in the episode 2 for T'Challa Star-Lord. It was keep going and going and going until the battle between the Collector holding all the references of the fight between him and T'Challa, which, I'm not going to lie, we have some Thor Ragnarok reference. We have, I think it was shown the Infinity Gauntlet. I could be wrong. I think. But most of it, like the battle between T'Challa and Collector, was have a lot of Easter eggs. Anything? Any opinions about episode 2? And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the Lord Ghost Starscream is dealing with something, so he got his mic muted.
TF I'm glad you're able to come in tonight. We're doing some Marvel talk for the first half of the live stream, then we'll go into Transformers after. But glad you can make it. Glad you can make it, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, hey man, how's it going?
Fantastic.
Got any
That's
new
good.
stuff for today or not?
Nothing.
Well, I did found something, but I was trying to get something for the other one, but my mom. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Starscream, any opinions about episode 2 of the What If series? Did he got his mic muted? I'm playing the
did.
Portal ones. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he...
Yeah. Shit. Ooh, excuse me. So far, episode 2 was kind of my least favorite, so I had to put a number 9. So I know some people will yell at me in the comments or in the chat. Look, episode 2 was my least favorite, and I'm sorry, but it does have a lot of reference of that episode. Even I have Thanos, which is the same voice actor from the Infinity War and Endgame. If you guys didn't even notice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And TFN Geek, I respect if you don't understand, the Marvel What If series, and I respect that, so don't worry. Yeah, but we got it covered for you.
Well, you've got it covered. It looks like Ghost of Lord Master Starscream had to adjust himself.
Yeah, you know what? Let me check on YouTube what was episode 3, because I always keep forgetting stuff. And by the way, TFN Geek, did you saw the new photos, preview photos of Metroplex?
I have, and I'm disappointed.
I kind of like it. It's my opinion.
But
oh my god, it's so beautiful.
I still have the original Cybertron Metroplex figures, so the new Titan class figure is an easy pass for me.
I need the original and the new one.
Yeah.
All right, episode 3 representing like all the death of the Avengers. Literally. Like completely literally, but they have a lot of references with all the movies, like I think Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk. I think it was shown 2008 or 2007. I don't remember, but some of you guys can correct me. Thor, the first movie of Thor. Let's see what else. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I wanted to say real quick on the T'Challa's Star-Lord episode. There's a sad part about that episode. Before Chadwick Boseman died, there was a green light, and this was just announced today. Chadwick Boseman was going to do a TV series with his version of Star-Lord, but when he passed away, it never got made. He never was able to do it. So yeah, I wanted to point that out.
After his passing.
That one, yeah. But yeah, the T'Challa Star-Lord episode is definitely a number 1 for me.
I ranked that one number 9 because my least favorite. I'm sorry, Starscream.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Yeah. So episode 3 was about all the death of the Avengers, which I'm not gonna lie to you, that episode was getting dark. I'm not gonna lie. But they have a lot of references to like all the other movies, like Iron Man 2. I don't know what version of the Incredible Hulk was. I think it was the 2008 or I don't know what movie was released of that one. Starscream, can you help me out with that one? All right, he's muted. Never mind. It also was shown, you know. It also was shown that like I said, Thor also, and plus they had like Hawkeye got murdered, and Black Widow got murdered too. Look at the camera shows like she was completely whacked, and yeah. Then when like Nick Fury went to the cemetery of all the Avengers, which is completely sad. Which is not gonna lie to you, it's like completely sad. He figured out who it was, and it was Hank, the original Ant-Man, as Yellow Jacket, which I'm not gonna lie, he was pretty pissed off after what happened to his daughter. And if anyone wanted to know what happened to her, she got murdered. Well, she got killed. But also, Nick Fury asked Loki for help to deal with the deaths of it. So they did a little bit of bamboozling, the classic bamboozle. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. And of course, with Loki and Hank fight each other, Hank was very pissed off. It wasn't Nick, so it was Loki's, and that's it. For that one, episode 3, we'll have to go to. I like that one, but I'd rather go with number 5. Next with episode. I think I put it episode 1 on rank 4. Yes, so
Okay.
that one will go to rank 5 for that one.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay. I definitely
opinions
enjoyed
on
that
episode
episode.
3?
It was shocking. Yeah, that episode was shocking, especially seeing the Hulk bite the dust like that.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, what the
Oof.
heck? Yeah, that episode, it was pretty good. I did not expect that. I did not expect it to be a Ant-Man or a Hank Pym
Classic Ant-Man.
version of the Yellow Jacket, since he's now wearing yellow. But yeah, that one, I enjoyed that one. That one was pretty good. And especially seeing Loki become president of the whole world. God.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
What?
Yeah.
Thor's brother? Oh, geez.
Yep, Loki. Yeah, he was the president on Earth, and
Yeah, there's actually a variant Loki. Yeah, even in the Loki series, there's a variant Loki named President Loki.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
But go ahead, Ruben. Yeah, alligator Loki hit his hand off.
Oh crap!
I'll be
I
back
didn't
in a few
notice.
minutes, you guys.
Okay, and don't worry, I got everything covered, so don't worry. God, I'm doing all the dirty work. You better pay me for this star stream. So let's see here. So that was episode 3. I put it on number 5 on the rank. So episode 4, if I can check what one is it. So I keep forgetting stuff. Episode 4 was representing of Doctor Strange turning evil. And it has some references of the first movie of Doctor Strange, which I'm not gonna lie, he lost the girl about to to go out with, and it's pretty sad. And of course, like more reference of the first movie is Doctor Strange. He found the dark magic which he should not found, and things gone out of control. Literally, you keep consuming every single creatures, dragons, snakes, goddamn freaking Kasu? No, it's a giant monster with tentacles. I actually don't know the actual name of it. I'm sorry. And Doctor Strange wanted more power, and he found an alternate reality of himself being a good one, and he consumed that one, and all hell break loose. His world was destroyed, and he begged the Watcher for mercy, and the Watcher said, "Nah, you're good. It's your fault. You screwed the pooch right here, so yeah, you're always gonna be gone for good. So whose fault is it? Yours, not mine. I can't evolve with this job, so but I'm just gonna leave you a dome, a glass prison dome thingy, and you will
Yeah.
learn. And you will learn to not mess with shit."
And he learned the hard way. I feel bad. That was the saddest ending, in my opinion.
He
Him
was
losing
trying
his
to get his
girl.
girl back.
Yeah. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands?
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel bad for him, especially by the end he realizes that. And him see him cry over his girlfriend and beg the Watcher to help him, but whenever she disintegrates and says, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry," that was heartbreaking.
It was sad. It was a sad episode. I'm not gonna lie. So what is
Yeah,
your
this episode.
so what is your ranking on episode 5, right, or episode 4? What was it?
I
Episode
think
5?
you're on. This is
Yeah.
episode
So
4, I believe. Yeah.
I think
This
that will
one,
goes with
I enjoy.
number. I think that will go with number 6.
I enjoyed this one. Definitely. I think I put T'Challa. Yeah, T'Challa was at number 1.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, and this one is definitely number 2. I like this one. This one is definitely a 10 out of 10. I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely enjoyable too.
Mm-hmm.
And especially seeing him consume his other variant version of himself. Wow. And by the way, I think the thing with the tentacles is named. Yeah, and I think the tentacle monster was named Shumagorath, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I think it's actually called the Hydra, because that's the same creature that appeared in. Yeah, it appeared in the Agent Carter episode by the end.
Yeah, and by the way, it was episode 4. I apologize for that. Episode 5, the zombie series, like the zombie episode. Like, oh my god, dude.
Our favorite episode.
Mm-hmm. So, episode 5, starting off with the part of the Ant-Man and Wasp, and the Watcher said Hank's wife found a dangerous disease found in the quantum realm, a very dangerous one, and she turned into the zombie, which she bite Hank. They came back, and all hell breaks loose.
And immediately the first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say yeah, and immediately after returning, and Scott Lang is the one that gets torn to pieces. The only thing you see is his hand pressed up against the glass, and the reason why I think he's torn to pieces. More on that in a bit. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And some of the clips from the Avengers movies, everything gone to shits. The Avengers going to deal with the zombie outbreak, but they were no match. They got murdered. And funny enough, like Hank was biting Captain America's leg. It almost looked like he got a bad rash, but nope, it's the zombie Ant-Man, the classic one, Hank. Eating your brains and all hell break loose. And we got some of the characters from the Avengers. We got Happy Hogan, which she's still pissed for some reason. And we got Bucky, aka the Winter Soldier, Spider-Man, Hope, and that Russian guy, or what is his name again? I forgot. Don't remember his name. And also there was some other characters that was also shown in the other movies, but there's some characters that had turned into zombies, like Hawkeye, Falcon, Jesus Christ, he is missing an arm. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Jesus, what happened to your arm, bro? And they were trying to, get to the safe zone because there's like a abandoned military base. They try to get to this.
Yeah.
They get on the train. They try to go there, but the train stopped working. And we see Captain America with his shield, and both Bucky and Cap fight each other. Hope got into his mouth. No, wait, that was someone else. The one scene from Cap that Bucky did was gruesome, but also a badass.
Oh, yeah. And man, I feel bad that when Wasp got scratched after flying into Sharon's or zombie Sharon's mouth, which that was brutal. Plus, I really want to point out, like, Captain America getting cut in half by Bucky Barnes was brutal. Like, dang.
But that's
That was so
overkill
brutal.
OP right here.
Oh God, yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so let's see. And they trying to get to the location. Wasp is running out of time before she turned into a zombie. So she gone big and she took her teammates to the safe zone when she sacrificed herself when all the zombie come by and eat her like a buffet. Which that was the saddest part. Of course, when they got inside of the safe zone, Vision was there for some reason because he's an AI, not a human. But something was very fishy going on with this place. And I think it was Hawkeye. No, I think it was Bucky looking around, and guess who he found?
Black Panther.
Missing a goddamn leg. Wait,
Yes,
was it a
and
left
turns
or
out
was it a
Vision.
right?
It was the right leg. And plus,
Okay, then.
not only that, Vision cared about Wanda so much that he could not control her, so he had to keep her calm by feeding her. And slowly, Vision was up T'Challa and feeding him to Wanda with a slow death, which was fucked up. And plus, Black Panther was among the crowd when the Avengers landed on the Golden Gate Bridge. He was the only survivor.
Yeah. I think I
Go
already
ahead,
covered
Ruben.
that part. And
Oh, yeah.
Wanda got out of her prison, and all hell break loose.
Oh
All
my
the
God!
others tried
Even the
to escape.
reveal.
Yep. Oh
Well,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
forgot about
not
the
the
mention
reveal,
about
but when
Hulk.
she busted down. Oh yeah. Oh, and real quick, yeah, when she busted down that door in front of the Russian dude from Ant-Man and the Wasp, or the Ant-Man movies, and it made that type. That was.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Spooky.
that was. Yeah. Go ahead.
And Zombie Scarlet Witch was too powerful, I'm not gonna lie. But I hope we can get a figure of her. That's what I want to see. Zombie Scarlet Witch. As we're doing now, I swear to God, I'll be pissed. But dude, like all these zombies out of nowhere, left, right, even they has like some characters, even like the Colonel from the Hulk. You could barely see a glimpse of him. A little tiny Easter egg right here. By the way, there's the zombie episode have a bunch of Easter eggs. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. Some of the zombies also we have Doctor Strange, Captain America. I don't know. I already said Captain America, Doctor Strange, also Iron Man, and everyone else. But here's the funniest part: is guess who's back from the dead? Well, not dead. Head in a jar.
Ant-Man, Scott Lang,
Mm-hmm.
with
The
no
modern
body.
Ant-Man.
He's a head in a jar. Yes.
Which I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny right there.
Yep.
When Hulk tried to save the others, Spider-Man doesn't want to lose his friends because he already lost Mr. Stark. He already lost Hope. He doesn't want to lose someone else. So Hulk clearly had to do the sacrifice to save everyone else and get the Quinjet out with Black Panther. And I'm not gonna lie, the fight scene with Hulk and all the zombies, even with Zombie Wanda, that is badass right there on the books. Then after the almost ending of What If, we have Zombie Thanos. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. When Hope turned into zombie, she yeeted a poor zombie right to the jet, and it's kind of funny right there. When I saw, it, I was like, did she throw a goddamn zombie right there? When we look back, she kind of did. So I was like, damn, that's harsh.
Oh my gosh, your first reaction when she tried to grab. And by the way, that's a reference to the Captain America Civil War when Ant-Man grabbed Rhodey from by his legs. And it's the exact same way. But when I just thought it was funny, your reaction to that, whenever they got away and she grabbed a zombie, like, no, don't. And then she yeets the zombie into the Quinjet and it only bounced off. And all you hear is, wow. And when you saw that, you're like,
funny
the
right
fuck?
There.
You said, what the fuck?
Yes, that she yeeted a zombie?
Yep, she did.
But after the starting at the end of the episode, guess who turned also as a zombie?
Thanos, which is the worst ending probably, because they're all literally they are the only survivors. Oh, anyways, yeah, they are the only survivors, and Thanos is a zombie with the Infinity Stones.
Only missing one part of the Infinity Stone, which is, I think, what's the Mind Stone?
Yeah, for Vision.
I hope we get a figure of Zombie Thanos because that is terrifying and also cool as hell.
Yeah. No one's gonna survive because a zombie Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, that's worse than regular Thanos.
Mm-hmm. Overall, that episode was I have to go to number 1 because this was my favorite episode on the What If series.
Oh yes. This one, that one's definitely on my list for a good one. This one's definitely my number 3 or number 4, I forgot. I enjoyed this one. This one is a 10 out of 10. And not only that, we're getting live action Marvel Zombies movie, and zombies are going to air in the.
You're
Plus,
lagging a little bit, by the way.
That Doctor Oh shit. All right.
That was
Can
that
you
was
hear me?
episode 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chief.
All right. Can you hear me?
Also, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to say, not only getting zombies in the What If series, we're also going to get a live action Marvel Zombies movie, and also zombies in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, that's going to be the first time, or the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie is going to be like the first horror movie for Marvel.
True.
So yeah, we're getting live action universe zombies.
Before we go to
Go
episode
ahead.
6, here's a facts about that one. This is not the first time they brought the Marvel Zombies. Back in the day, during the mid 2000s, I don't remember which one. They have a comic about all the Marvel Zombies. I didn't read it because I hate reading. It make me go to sleep. Long story short, I hate tests. Literally. So episode 6 was Killmonger as Black Panther. Right? Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. So we got like the beginning of Iron Man, the first movie of Iron Man with Tony Stark with all the army men, chilling, and the rocket came by and he thought he was about to get captured. Guess who came? Killmonger. Then Killmonger Then Tony trained Killmonger to be, I guess, bodyguard or something. I don't remember. But Killmonger found out, dark secrets about Tony. Literally, very dark. And Tony was very pissed off about him. He's saying, like, really? So Killmonger killed Tony, and I know there's a lot of people are mad about killing off Tony Stark. And I think I'm also very pissed off that why they're killing Tony Stark. I know Tony Stark was murdered, would die, sacrifice himself to the end game. But you can't repeat the same crap over and over again. Tony Stark getting killed. Well, he got killed in the zombie on the zombie episode, right? I think it did. So that was the first. And just Killmonger just killed Tony, and that's kind of sucks. Then he went to Wakanda, become the Black Panther, but Shuri, T'Challa's sister, found some very nasty secrets about Killmonger, and I guess that was the end of it, of episode 6, which I'm sorry, but I think that episode had to go to my number 8 because it was a bit least favorite. It was my opinion, okay? So yeah, I think episode 6 was set to go to number 8 on the ranks. Pretty much that's it so far. So what Ghost will come back, get his opinion about episode 6. So yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, how many episodes of this show are there?
9, sadly.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Seems like the best shows don't last a long time. These days.
It's true. Any more questions?
No, but I have some news to share.
Oh, what's the news?
Monday night, we had our first rain of the year.
Oh, congrats.
All right.
And it came to us in the form of a thunderstorm.
Oh.
There were bolts of lightning going off everywhere.
Well, you gotta be careful. Lightning can be dangerous. And also there was a stupid quote on it, which I kind of forgot about it. Long story short, don't get electrocuted twice. Literally.
Yeah. You know what my family and I did?
What?
We were so excited to see the first thunderstorm that we haven't had in 4 years. That's right. It's been 4 years since our last thunderstorm before the one we had Monday night. We went out on the porch and we watched the lightning go off.
Damn. Did you guys record everything?
We wanted to, but there was so much rain, we were afraid that it would splash into our phone's memory cards and...
Just record it on the window, dude.
All right, can you guys hear me now? I kind of had a bit of an internet hiccup.
So
Okay.
what is your ranking on the episode 6 with Killmonger?
Oh, that one, that's a tough one on that one. But I'll just say this, I definitely enjoyed that one. And yes, I do agree in that literally Tony Stark dying in this, literally, they draw the line in this episode. When Tony Stark died, literally there were so many Marvel I think it got to the point, literally the people were threatening Marvel to literally stop killing Tony Stark. But and say that there is, in the second season of What If, we're going to find out why Tony Stark always keeps dying, because his death has meaning. And we're going to find that out.
Oh, you mean his death has more meaning than Kenny from South Park?
No, that's kind of true. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. You bastards. Oh my god, they killed Iron Man. You bastards. What is this, South Park reference?
I don't know.
Don't answer that.
But have you ever... But amazes me how the guy in red is the one who gets killed all the time. I mean, Kenny in South Park, he has a reddish orange snowsuit. And from the Transformers, the character who always dies is Cliff Jumper. And now you've got Iron Man from Marvel. What is the joke that guys who wear red shirts and pants get ants are the ones who get knocked off all the time?
Don't forget about Star Trek 2.
Red uniforms.
There's something about the color red. It's always the color red. I'm telling you. And like what one of the actors, I forgot the actor that played Chekhov, but he says, when he was doing the interview, he said, if you are involved in Star Trek, don't wear a red shirt. Because the dudes with the red shirts always get
whacked.
Good.
I know. I watched a couple of episodes of Star Trek, the original series, and there was one scene where Captain Kirk and Spock and I think Dr. McCoy beamed down to the planet's surface, and there was like 5 generic crew members from the Enterprise.
Yeah.
And one of them had a yellow shirt, 3 of them had red shirts, and another one had a blue shirt. And the 3 with the red shirts were the ones who got killed.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. Tony Stark is wearing red. No.
Didn't you hear me say that a moment ago, Ghost of Lore Master Starscream?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I guess I missed it because of my internet hiccups.
Yeah. It's just like Kenny from South Park. And South Park, he has a red snowsuit, and Cliff Jumper has red paint.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But sadly, that had to go to my number 8 because it was my least favorite. I'm sorry. Episode 7,
And also,
Party Thor. Oh, sorry.
Oh, hold on.
Keep going.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I wanted to say this, that you want to know a fun fact about the actor that plays Killmonger?
What?
Hold on a minute. All right, sorry about that. Okay, the actor that plays Killmonger, he's an anime fan, and if you look at the design of his vest, also the actor is a fan of Dragon Ball Z. He purposely designed his armor, like his main costume, to look like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. There's some similarities to it, and also in real life, the actor that plays Killmonger, he is an anime fan, and I do like that the Tony Stark drones look like anime robots or Gundam. I love it. Go ahead.
So I guess an Easter egg then?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep. And I definitely enjoyed this episode, but Tony Stark dying, ugh. But then, hey, he got crowned king of Wakanda by the end of it. He got what he wanted.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Episode 7, Party Thor. Wish. I'm sorry. It was also another least favorite. Look, Party Thor. I know he's like, oh, he's awesome. Yay. Yes, I respect that, but I'm sorry. But there's a lot of, some references of Party Thor episode. I think most of it is the Guardian of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok, and the others. But here's the funniest part is about the episode that his mother about to come by and he's scared. And he's scared of him because she said no partying, and he's like, "Okay, ma." And kids listen to your parents. Literally.
Yes. And I just want to point this out. I just thought it was funny whenever his mother bought it for a few minutes when Captain Marvel showed up, but then when he's about to leave, the Hammer ratted him out because the Hammer was literally covered in decorations.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think it was funny that since Thor was causing so much chaos, they were literally going to launch nukes. And then I
Wait,
thought it was
really?
funny when, yeah, they were. You could, maybe me and you could watch that episode someday. But and like I said, Ruben watched the clips. But when Thor, I guess, is willing to give up doing all that, I thought it was funny that on the helicarrier, Maria Hill says, "Stand down, don't launch the nukes." And then one of the guys says, "Oh, we never get to launch the nukes."
Oh, that's messed up right here.
Why would you want to launch the nukes? You know what they do, don't you?
What are you trying to do?
Well,
Trying to kill the world?
I
Killing.
guess well, I think they were trying to. Well, they took Thor to Antarctica, so I think they were going to launch every single nuke imaginable on Thor and hope it would get rid of him. But but I enjoyed this episode, and especially seeing Loki in
But
this.
the ice version of Loki.
Yeah,
He's bigger than him, but damn, he's cool as AF. No pun intended.
and I like how he
Shut up.
talks. And I like how he talks. Like he's saying, "You're my brother from another mother," and all that. I thought that was pretty funny.
All right.
But go ahead.
So let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
and I definitely did enjoy this episode. Definitely one of my favorites, and especially when Thor calls Captain Marvel a party pooper.
Don't like the party pooper, folks. Speaking of party pooper, there's a lot of them that I have to deal with. There we go. But I'm gonna cheese it before they kill me. God damn
Oh
it!
gosh. Oh God, Ruben.
I'm alive! You can. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Episode 8, which is talking about Ultron 1.
Yes. What if Ultron won? And this one is literally comic book accurate, from what I know, or from what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
And man, this is a brutal episode.
Yep.
But yeah, what is your thoughts on that episode?
On the episode episode 8 was a bit questionable, mostly, but it was representing that what happened to Ultron 1, because if you remember, Ultron want to extinct all humanity for no reason. I don't know why.
I remember from the Age of Ultron movie when it was at its full hype and people were talking about the original comic. Apparently, what happened with Ultron was that it was originally created to defend human beings from danger, but as Ultron's software continued to advance, he realized the greatest danger to human beings was human beings themselves. And so Ultron came to the conclusion the only way humans could enjoy peace and not have any chaos was for them to be dead. And so Ultron came to the conclusion that human beings had to become an extinct species to be saved from danger. Can you believe that?
Oh.
Yeah, definitely a Skynet type reference.
Terminator
also.
reference.
Yeah, Terminator. and by the way, I just want to point this out. Tony Stark dies again by Ultron. And also they definitely put a Terminator reference in this by Ultron literally launching every single nuke around the world and doing the Terminator reference. But go ahead.
Not only Ultron 1 can take. Now here's the funny part is, after he take Vision, guess who came back?
Who?
Thanos. Damn it!
Oh, yeah. I thought that was so messed up. You guys can look at the clip, but literally Ultron literally destroyed the whole world. There's only 2 survivors left, but we're already to the events of Infinity War. Literally, Thanos, with every single Infinity Stone, walks out of the portal, sees Ultron, and Ultron looks at the gauntlet, looks at Thanos, and then the gauntlet, and he says, "Fascinating." And then literally uses the Mind Stone and slices him in half, like split down the middle like this. Like, hold on. Like this, like Cliff Jumper style.
Yeah.
Splits him in half. Just
The
like Cliff
perfect
Jumper.
cut. Yep. But here's the
And
other
then
funny
take-
part. He melted
What's that?
the Infinity Gauntlet.
And oh yes, and some of his fingers were missing too.
So who destroyed who? Did Ultron destroy Thanos?
Yes, he sliced him in half with the Mind
Ugh.
Stone, like Cliff Jumper. Just just picture what Dropkick did to Cliff Jumper in the Bumblebee movie. That's pretty much what happened
Mhm.
with the. But yeah, but go ahead, Ruben.
No, sorry. After Ultron killing every single planets and all the other places, even he killed Ego, which is
Oh
messed up.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's dead.
Yeah, yes. After getting every Infinity Stone, he now realizes that there are other worlds out there. He literally destroys the Sovereign, where the Guardians of the Galaxy were at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and kills the Guardians by destroying their planet, literally.
Mhm.
And then, literally, Ego did not get a chance to put up a fight. Ego, the Living Planet, Star-Lord's dad, got just blown up. And then Ultron decides to go to Xandar, Xandar, the Nova Corps, and starts to destroy that planet with an invasion. But then Captain Marvel shows up, and she puts up a good fight, but in the end, she wasn't
No
good
match.
enough.
Mhm.
Yep, literally, Ultron drains a lot of her power, and just literally, with just closing his fists, destroys like 3 planets, billions of light years away, like almost destroys the entire galaxy. That's how powerful this Ultron is.
Hmm.
Mhm. But after
And
the
then-
Watcher, oh yeah, sorry about that. Continue.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I say
And
continue.
literally, it's all good, man. And literally after Ultron destroys every single planet, and I'm serious, literally destroy every single planet and all of life in the galaxy. Ultron is now he's like his mission is complete, and he has no purpose now.
Mhm.
Like he's now questioning why does he exist now. But go ahead.
After the Watcher saying everything about Ultron, he's here. Like Starscream said, he heard a voice like, who the hell is speaking? When he see the Watcher, they're always like, oh crap! So he calls the portal. Peekaboo, Ultron came by, and there's a massive fight going on with Watcher and Ultron. Oh yeah, by the way,
yes.
and also with Ultron turned to a new look with all the Infinity Stone, he's more powerful than ever.
Oh yes, he's worse than Thanos. That's all I can say. Ultron is literally more powerful than Thanos.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And all the fights going on, he destroyed one of the multiverse. Just one bite. Jeez, that's...
Yeah, literally. Oh, the Watcher was fighting Ultron, and then Ultron decides, you know what? I'm going to be like Galactus. He literally grows himself the size of the whole entire universe. All you see is his head. He just bites down at the center of the galaxy and literally destroys the whole galaxy by just taking a bite. Like literally opening up his mouth and
where's Galactus? Did I say this right?
Yes.
Yeah, you said yeah.
And where the hell is
Yeah.
Galactus?
Exactly. And all I can say is this: I think Ultron is more powerful than the Celestials, but literally he killed a small G Celestial, which was Ego. I think Ultron, with all the Infinity Stones, he's more powerful not only than Thanos, but than the Celestials and Galactus. That's how powerful. But go ahead, man.
After the Watcher got kicked out of his little room of multiverse, he had no choice but to break the rules and to see only one man, which is Doctor Strange. He's like, "So you're gonna break the rules?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got no choice. I need your help." And then many others.
Yes.
There's only 2 spots left, so
yeah. And I like that whenever, and literally Ultron nearly came close to killing Watu, or I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. He nearly killed him, and the Watcher only had one place to go. And I like how he was talking, how him and Doctor Strange were talking, like when he realizes or Watu, I'm hoping I'm saying his name right, the Watcher, whenever he says that he cannot defeat him alone, and Doctor Strange says, "Are you ready to break your oath?" And then Watu says, "Are you really gonna make me say it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, say it." And then Watu he's like, "Fine, I need your help."
there's only 2 spots left on the my rank, so that will have to go 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this episode. I really did. This was a good one, especially and I don't know how to put it into words. Like literally, this is a good episode. And also, before we continue, the parts with Clint or Hawkeye and Black Widow in this. Before we continue, man, I just want to know how did Hawkeye lose his arm? Like literally, he lost his whole entire arm, and he's using one of Ultron's robot arms. And
wait, was that part of episode 8 or it was episode 9?
Episode 8. We're still in
I forgot
episode.
about the rest of it.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, the whole fight wasn't just about the Watcher. It was also the Watcher watching Clint Barton or Hawkeye and Black Widow trying to look for the files for a nasty virus, as Black Widow says.
Which is the dude with glasses from Hydra. Forgot the name.
Yeah, Harnum Zola.
But there's another reference on the Black Widow movie, which is the Shield. It's almost like Captain America, but other color.
Yeah, it's the Russian version of Captain America's shield, the Red Guardian, or as his human name is, Alexei Shostakov. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing
Alexei Shostakov.
Yeah, and yeah, I enjoyed this episode, but yeah, and literally we do get a reverse of Endgame on this episode, where instead of Black Widow sacrificing herself to continue the fight, Hawkeye literally lost his whole family, his wife and his kids, and it hurt him so much to the point he just doesn't want to fight anymore. So he decides to give up and sacrifice himself to destroy what was left of the Ultron bots on Earth.
Oh yeah.
So
that's sad.
Yeah, he decides he doesn't want to fight anymore. And yeah, and definitely a good episode. And now
that one had to go to number 6. I'm sadly so sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. But go ahead, man.
Now the last episode, which is episode 9.
What if the Watcher broke his oath?
So the Walker come by to recruit all the other heroes from the different dimension, and we have a little bit of reference on one of them, which Tony Stark was with his was the armor, which I forgot the name of it. Yet that
the Sakaran Hulkbuster or Sakaran armor.
Yes, It was gonna show in the first season, but they had to move it to the second season. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but we
that's
still
where
see-
that's where hang on, thank you for cutting me off there because I would have dropped that right there.
Sorry.
That's where yeah, it's all no, you good because I almost said the word. I can't say that word on here or else YouTube will literally start losing it on my channel. Yeah, that's where when Coco 19 really started kicking off. The reason why that episode didn't make it, they had a choice to make. They could either delay either one of the last two episodes, which is the one with Infinity Ultron, or they could delay the Hulkbuster or the what if Sakaar set, or you know what I mean. So they decided to so they deleted that one. There were supposed to be 10 episodes, so we'll be getting that episode
We're back.
in the second season. Okay, man.
Swear to God.
Oh gosh, but so yeah, and we do open up with a Captain America: The Winter Soldier reference where Peggy Carter instead of Captain America is going to like I said, the boat that was at the beginning of Captain America: Civil War. She has her fights there, she has her fight and then fights Batroc, the Leaper, and then the Watcher interferes and says, "Hey, I choose you." So the Watcher just goes around choosing
About to fall off.
he's recruiting his version of the Avengers, which is called the Guardians of the Multiverse. So then he goes to Killmonger's universe and recruits Killmonger for some reason, which we'll get to later. And so he sees Killmonger and says, "Killmonger, King of Wakanda, I choose you." Then he goes to T'Challa Star-Lord, and Ego is literally beginning his plan of taking over the whole entire universe by using Quill or Peter Quill or the our version of Star-Lord. He was using him as a battery to be able to take over the universe. Then T'Challa saves him, and the Watcher comes and says, "Hey, I choose you." And then the Thor one, oh my gosh, this one. Thor is literally so upset. He's fighting in Vegas. He's fighting all the Ultron drones and all that. And and the Watcher comes and says, "Thor, son of Odin, protector of Asgard, Thor," and literally Thor is not paying attention to what's going on. So he's just fighting the Ultron drones and talking about wanting to go on a date with Jane Foster. And the Watcher is like, the heck with this. So the Watcher is huge, like Godzilla size. He grabs him with his bare hands and literally says to his face, "Thor, I choose you." And as the Watcher was grabbing Thor, all you hear is Thor going, "Ah!" He's just screaming throughout that whole scene as the Watcher is saying, "I choose you." What do you think of that part, Ruben? Whenever
Funny as hell. But damn it, Thor, listen.
And then we have the whole team. And you can take it away from there, Ruben, if you wish. On
Thank you
the
very
stuff
much.
you like to.
Because the goddamn
No problem.
woman.
Go ahead.
After the Watcher recruit all the other multiverse, Gamora, Captain Carter, and the others, they all explain what the hell is going on. So they started a plan to take down Ultron with the Infinity Stone, and Gamora have a device to destroy the Infinity Stone, which I kind of forgot the device.
The Infinity Crusher.
After they went to a dimension, which I don't know what it was, they just wait for being bait.
Yeah, and they went to a universe where there was no life at all on any planet. So they just went to a reality where no one was around. There were just planets. But go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Gotta help you out with it.
All the others just chilling, relaxing, and they have a toast. And guess who screwed it up? The plan.
Thor. God
damn it, Thor.
Yep, Thor summons the power of lightning, and Ultron's like, so there is life here in this universe. And then Ultron shows up.
Yep. God damn it, Thor. Why?
Oh well, it is in his title, Party Thor. He can't help himself. But go ahead.
After Doctor Strange put in the protective spell with all the others, they all starting out to fight with Ultron to try to get rid of the stones. After they put Ultron down, the machine's trying to destroy the Infinity Stone, but the Watcher forgot to tell them that one only works with Gamora's world, which the plan didn't work.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, I want to point this out. While they're fighting on that planet, and I thought it was funny that when Thor was throwing his hammer at Ultron, literally, Doctor Strange multiplied all of the hammers, and there was like billions and billions of Thor hammers.
The decoy Mjolnir.
Yeah. And so yeah, T'Challa gets on Ultron's back and does his sticky fingers, grabs the Soul Stone, and because they literally need the Soul Stone to destroy all the other stones, or try to at least. And as they're about to get away, they pull a dirty one. They literally pull a dirty one on Ultron. And Ruben, would you like to share that on what Doctor Strange did?
Mm-hmm. They bring the zombies.
Yep. Literally, Doctor Strange creates a portal over Ultron's head, and thousands of zombies just literally, it's like pouring I guess, a glass of water or something like that. Or like, for an example, here's a better description. Turn on your sink, an endless stream of zombies was just being poured on top of Ultron. And the first three you see is Captain America, Hawkeye, and Doctor Strange. Because if you freeze frame, somehow they're there. But I guess some zombies ended up in another universe. And Ultron destroys all the zombies, and Thor was like, that didn't hold him at all. And Doctor Strange says it wasn't supposed to. And Doctor Strange says, I didn't bring the zombies here just for the zombies. It's what came with the zombies, which was
Scarlet Witch. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Scarlet Witch, literally with that same theme when you see her, that little creepy theme.
Spooky.
Oh yeah, the spooky theme. And when Scarlet Witch tries to use his powers on Ultron, or her powers on Ultron, Ultron literally just absorbs that, and zombie Wanda just stops using her powers, and she's like, oh crap. And Ultron literally just destroys that whole universe.
Mm-hmm.
And everything within it.
Yep. The Avengers
and
thought,
then,
all right, the Guardians of the Multiverse thought, okay, we're safe. Nope.
Black Widow comes in and snatches the Soul Stone, and Captain Carter, even though this is a different universe version of Black Widow, they have a chat on them being friends. So go ahead, man.
Mm-hmm. Then Ultra came by and they all fight each other. Then Black Widow grabbed the arrow with the virus right to the eye.
Oh yes. And Ultron did not get that arrow out in time because Harnum Zola was that, since he was the virus, he uploaded himself into Ultron just in time.
Mm-hmm.
and then they have their argument. And I thought it was pretty funny that when the AI inside of Ultron was talking to Harnum Zola, I like that. I thought it was funny that Harnum Zola said, "Finally, I get to have a new pair of legs and a body of my own." And then Ultron says, "This body is occupied."
Yep.
And I was like, they're having a fight about it. Then Harnum Zola ends up winning that by destroying the whole thing, or the whole system on Ultron. And they think we won. Thor's like,
Psych.
"Hey, Thor asks Black Widow, what happened? Can someone explain that to me?" And Black Widow just says, "I gave him a virus, a nasty one." And as Harnum Zola is just doing his thing inside of Ultron's body, something happens. We get to see a hand holding an Ultron head, which we saw who had the Ultron head last. Literally,
Killmonger.
Killmonger. Killmonger, one of the Guardians of the Multiverses. Literally, you cannot trust Killmonger now. Had an Ultron head the whole time and uses it to take Ultron's armor off of Vision and puts it over his Black Panther costume, and now Killmonger is wielding the Infinity Stones.
Mm-hmm.
And here's real quick. Here's where it got brutal for me. Like, Killmonger has the idea that he wants to use the Infinity Stones to bring back all the multiverses that were destroyed, like T'Challa's Black Panther. T'Challa Star-Lord. His universe is destroyed, and he says, "Come on, I can bring back your multiverse or your universe." And then he asks Peggy Carter, "Peggy, I can send you back to the year where you left. You could be with your friend again." And real quick before you continue, Ruben, here's where it got brutal. Since Killmonger comes from a different universe, same as T'Challa's Star-Lord, here he said T'Challa Star-Lord thinks about it, but he speaks for everyone and says, "Give me the stones," or "Give us the stones, cousin." And then, literally, they are cousins, but Killmonger looks at him and says, "I'm not your cousin." And then he starts using the stones. Go ahead, Ruben.
Then after the fight going on with Killmonger and the Hydra dude.
Yeah, Arnim Zola.
Strange made it by trying to do like, "Hey, hold him still. I'm gonna make him a present for them." He created a dome to contain both of them, trying to make sure not to get the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Doctor Strange at that moment realizes that we were never supposed to destroy them. We were supposed to separate the stones from their body. And then, since Doctor Strange has no home left, all he has is his little dome in his universe. It's his job to keep an eye on those two. So the Watcher gives him the task of keeping an eye on him by saying, "Please keep an eye on this. If that dome breaks, the universe will be in danger again." And the way Doctor Strange looked at it, he says, "Oh, I'll keep an eye on them. I will." Or whatever line he said. Then he looks at him in the dome, which they're the size, kind of like Ant-Man, but a little bit bigger. Then the Watcher starts sending everyone back, and Peggy Carter says that he wants to go back to her own timeline, and then and the Watcher cannot do that, but then she says, "Haven't I earned my happy ending?" But since she cannot go back to the war during the Nazis, all the Watcher said was this, that the world you're currently in needs you. They don't need you back there no more. The future needs you. So she goes back, and then Black Widow from when Ultron destroyed the whole her world, she's literally the last survivor now of her multiverse, like of her own universe. There's no one left. So,
Mhm.
oh, excuse me. Anyways, she doesn't want to go back there, and she just starts telling the Watcher her thoughts on him just standing around doing nothing. That the Watcher was just there to watch, not to interfere, and Black Widow just gets the wrong idea, thinking that that's all he wanted was to sit there and watch the whole universes die. But then the Watcher says, "That's not it at all. Your stories, they mean everything to me, even how they end. It still means something to me." So Black Widow just comes out and says, "I'm not walking through that door." So instead of taking her back to her universe, he ends up taking her to the universe during when Loki took over the whole world. Because if you remember back in that episode with Hank Pym, the only Avengers that were really left was Captain America frozen in the ice, and Captain Marvel showed up. So if you watch this episode, if you watch this fight scene on the helicarrier, they're the only ones that are there are Captain America and Captain Marvel. So yeah, and that's why Nick Fury, I didn't catch it at first, but that's why Nick Fury, whenever Loki was about to kill him and Black Widow just came and kicked him, and Black Widow uses the scepter to mind control him. And Nick Fury, since he knows that version of Natasha is gone, I like that Nick Fury says, "I know you're not mine, Natasha, but you do have her spirit." So, yeah, and the Watcher decides to just fully break his oath and says that he's going to look after the galaxy, even if it's in danger. He's going to be there to protect it from being destroyed. And that's pretty much the end of that. And the post-credit scene. I'm going to leave this one to Ruben, since this is a good one.
After the ending, we have a post credit scene that Black Widow wanted to show something to Captain Carter of a hauler, and guess who's inside of the hauler?
In that container, it's the Hydra Stomper, a newer version of that.
And Steve Rogers.
Yep. They don't specifically say, but after Peggy Carter sees it, she says, "The Hydra Stomper?" And Black Widow says, "Yeah, but it's not the suit. It's who's inside of it." And then you hear the Captain America theme play, and then cut to black. And that is the end of season 1 of What If.
And that will go to number 2 on the episode of my ranking.
Yes. I enjoyed this series. It's a pretty good series for what it is.
Yeah.
I love it, and I definitely recommend it. Even though we may not get to see these stories in live action, I'll just say this. This is a good series, and it is part of the MCU. And we will get to see, we will see Captain Carter and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Well, go ahead, man.
I think that pretty much that's it for the What If series. So, Transformers time, gentlemen?
Yep, Transformers time. And TF Angie, you still with us?
Don't tell me you fell asleep.
Oh man, I'm gonna feel bad.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Hey, TF Angie, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Oh, sorry. I hope you ain't falling asleep, because I'm about to start. Even though I did a video on this yesterday, I was going to start talking about the new reveals, or the reveals from yesterday on Transformers: Rise of the Beast. And I guess you saw those photos of those vehicles for Rise of the Beast, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm curious, what do you think of Nightbird's vehicle mode? Oh,
It definitely fits Nightbird, the paint job and the overall look.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited to see Nightbird in action. And
Yeah. I'm wondering if she's going to actually talk or if they're going to have her, just be silent like she's been in the past.
yeah, I'm curious. I asked this question in the previous live stream, and Ruben, if you want to rephrase what you said last time, you can. But TF and Geek, I'm curious. Would you rather have Nightbird talk in this movie, or would you have her be silent but deadly?
I'd rather be silent.
Okay, that's me too. And excuse me, you, Ruben?
I want her to speak.
Mm.
Well, if she doesn't speak, I can. Excuse me, but yeah, me personally, I think it would suit her her personality if she was silent, in my opinion. Plus, it would be G1 accurate.
Yep.
But yeah. And what do you? How about RC, TFN Geek?
I guess it's okay that she's a motorcycle, but I would have preferred if she transformed into some type of car instead. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's it for RC, right?
Yeah.
All right.
RC.
All right.
Shall we save
So-
the Volkswagen Beetle for last? I mean, the van for
Yeah.
last, or
Yeah, I'm gonna save the vans for last because I know a lot of people are gonna be disappointed because it's obvious. I know who that is now. The
Who is it?
filming. Well, all right, and I'm gonna say this. And brace yourselves for this. Okay, today was the last day of filming in that particular area. So, oh boy, Wheeljack was supposed to be spotted on that set. We never saw him. And there's 5 Autobots that are confirmed for this. Optimus Prime, Mirage, Bumblebee, RC, and hold on a minute. Let me pull up my Discord photos real quick. Hold on, because I don't want to miss them. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's 5 Autobots that are going to be in this. I think we're only getting 5 Autobots because we have to deal with Maximals, so that would be too much more to deal with. So,
Yeah.
Mirage, Optimus Prime, RC, and Bumblebee, and if you have a chair to hold on to, and even for those who are watching, better grab it right now. That van is among the Autobot crowd. I thought it was going to be a Terracon, but it's not. I hate to tell you this. It's Wheeljack. Yeah. They decided to change Mirage's vehicle mode from a Formula One race car to a Porsche 911. So I think they decided to change Wheeljack's vehicle mode to a Volkswagen van. So yeah, I hate to tell you this. You can, if you guys have any other opinions, I can more than welcome to share it. But so far, we got 5 Autobots that are confirmed. Wheeljack was never seen on the set, so since that van is among the crowd of Autobots, I think it's Wheeljack.
Yeah.
And plus we got 5 Autobots during the first film, so I think they're going to go the 5 Autobot route again. And by the end of it, they'll scan their G1 accurate modes. But go ahead on your thoughts on the Wheeljack being a Volkswagen van.
I personally hope you're wrong because that's going overboard with changes.
so no
I mean,
opinion.
they
on
Yeah.
made Mirage look like Jazz, and so what?
Yeah.
They're making Wheeljack look like G1 Ironhide.
I really hope that would have been Ironhide, but Ironhide, I don't think he didn't have white and a brownish like orange or a weird color. I thought it was going to be Ratchet, but it's not because Ratchet is an ambulance. And Wait, go ahead, TF on what you were gonna say.
I'm done.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute.
See here.
Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, I can agree with that, and I did reach out to some people on TikTok that weren't happy about it, but some people that have voted on the YouTube panels, some people would actually like to see that, but me personally, I am a little disappointed, but I did say to myself, if I don't see a vehicle that has these colors, or maybe a car right around, it doesn't have to be a car like this, but with red and green on it by today, it's Wheeljack. And I'm going to look real quick on Instagram because I know they drop stuff, because at any second they could still probably drop something, or maybe some new set photos. Let me check real quick, because and believe me, I really want to be wrong, but if you got, and I will say this, if there's any speculation on who this mystery van can be, if it's not Wheeljack, you're going, if you want to share your guys' opinions, you can, because I can't think of any other character that it could possibly be with that color scheme. So what do you guys think, or who it could possibly be? To you guys.
No idea.
Okay.
On what?
Who do you think it could possibly be, Ruben? Or do you think it's Wheeljack? What do you think?
Well, it could be Wheeljack. It could be another Cybertronian who's an engineer. We already know it's Wheeljack, but if there's any other Cybertronian who's an engineer?
What was that? Did you say if there was another Cybertronian that was an engineer?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think back from G1. I can't think of any. I don't know if Grapple and Hoist were in. I don't know if they were considered engineers, but they did build a tower that was supposed to be
construction workers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other character that is an engineer. And plus, if you go on my Discord page and look at the brown van, it has. I think that vehicle was part of a TV fixing company or something like that. I couldn't read it, but yeah, you can check out the photos in Discord on the Transformers Rise of the Beast news. I really don't want this to be Wheeljack, believe me, I don't. But considering Stephen Cable Jr. just took a group shot with all the characters, I was like, ugh. And yeah, I'm just. I am worried about it, and here's what I think is going to happen. If it is Wheeljack, here's what I think is going to happen. But I want to do something for Mirage real quick. Mirage is going to have to change his vehicle mode, and here's why. Because we saw some set photos and all that, and some action scenes where Mirage, his character is anti-authority, so he does have a problem with the law apparently, but I'm sure he's doing it for a good reason. Yep. So we literally see Mirage. Hold on a minute. Oh, sorry about that. We literally see Mirage running from the police and the in the New York scenes. So, and I'm gonna say this: if he's running from the police, you know the police, and I'm sure Optimus Prime is going to be upset about whatever it is, but unless Mirage was told to do it, but I'm going to say this: that car. It's easy. You know the police is going to be looking out for that car, Mirage's car for him. You know it. So here's what I think. Since I guess now their cover is kind of blown, like they cannot continue with that vehicle. Like Mirage cannot continue with that vehicle mode any longer. So like, maybe by the end of the movie, you can have a Transformers 2007 reference, like where all the Autobots from around the country will reunite in a certain location, and they will all start transforming, kind of like Transformers 2007 style. Maybe that will be the ending scene when they all reunite. Same for the Maximals. Hold on a minute. So Mirage will end up going from his Porsche 911 car mode to a Formula One race car, and Wheeljack, depending what happens to him, he's going to end up scanning, well, either a car like this, a racing car, or a car that is not a racing car, but it has the color stripes on it. That's my opinion. So, kind of like what Bumblebee did by the end of by the end of the Bumblebee movie, since his Volkswagen Beetle mode is pretty much a target now by the military. Well, John Cena says lets him go, but he says that his friends will be looking for him. So Bumblebee cannot stay in his Volkswagen alt mode now, or continue with that vehicle mode. So he decides to scan a Camaro because his cover's blown. He needs to do a different car. You could have that kind of situation where Wheeljack and I guess Mirage's cover is blown, and they scan different vehicle forms.
Oh yeah.
You could, but so yeah, like I said, I don't want to believe it's Wheeljack. I don't, but at this point, I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow. I give it until tomorrow, even though I said that yesterday. I'll still give it until tomorrow, just in case. If I don't see any other car like that on set, then I will say it is Wheeljack. But because the reason why I'm saying that is because Wheeljack is the one Autobot that is confirmed for this. We don't have any other Autobots that were confirmed. So that's why I'm instantly thinking of Wheeljack. But if that Volkswagen was on the Terracon side, I'm sure I would have thought. I'm sure it would have been obviously a Terracon, but like I said, or hang on, hold on. Like I was saying, if it was on the Volkswagen, or if the Volkswagen van was on the Terracon side, then okay, it's a Terracon. But since it's on the Autobot side, unless they're teasing us and trying to make us mad, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I'm just gonna have to say it is Wheeljack, and I know a lot of people will be upset about that, but if it is, I'm hoping that both Mirage and Wheeljack will scan different car forms, because I guess they want to save that for the next big Transformers movie, going full on G1. But they only have to scan a couple. They have to go through different car modes to get to that point.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's my opinion at least, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. And I'm curious, real quick, Ruben. Even though we already talked about it, did you already give your opinions on RC already?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. And Nightbird, did you give yours yet on this? Okay. I will say this, and also from one of the guys that commented during, or was in the live chat during my last stream, you can go check it out. He has a really good idea on how the Nightbird, and he wants a fight scene between RC and Nightbird, and he has a good idea, like on how he wants it to go down. So yeah, the live chat is still up during the live stream. You could skip through it and read through it if you want. But I'm gonna say this. Considering how small a Ducati, I think it's a Ducati, but considering how small RC is in motorcycle mode, the way I feel like she's going to be the size of maybe like two fully grown men, like standing on top of a shoulder, if you know what I mean. I don't think she's going to be that. I don't think she's going to be that big unless they do some mass shifting work. But considering how small a motorcycle is, I think she's going to be pretty small. Like maybe her leg will at least be big as one of us. Like
Yeah.
that's probably how small she's going to end up being. And I'm going to say this: if they're going to give her Transformers Prime RC type of fighting style, okay then. But if not, because I think her robot mode is going to resemble a little bit like Transformers Prime, but with with a little bit of G1 added on it. But if she's going to be fighting Nightbird, I feel considering Nightbird is a ninja, silent but deadly, and she might have some size, maybe a bow staff, and also maybe a sword. I don't see RC winning that fight, considering how small she might end up being. And plus, I mean, I will say this: a motorcycle is a lot. Or hang on, a Nissan Skyline, and that's what Nightbird is. She's a lot bigger than RC, even in vehicle form. So, but I will say this: I think the only advantage RC might end up having with Nightbird is if they give her Transformers Prime like wrist blades and also Transformers Prime RC fighting style, like with the ninja type stuff that she was doing.
Yeah.
And by the way, TFN Geek, I don't know if you saw this. Did you notice the faction logos on Scourge's grill piece or on the grill of? Oh,
what are they?
I'll show them. Let me pull it up on Discord and I'll full screen myself. Literally, you get to see Maximal logos, Decepticon logos, and Autobot logos. I'm not kidding. Let me show you this. All right, I got my Discord pulled up. My cables are stuck. There we go. Let me tilt down because I might get messages coming through. Okay. All right, here we go. Look at all those faction logos. Besides the
kill trophies.
Yep, that was his character description. That Scourge will be a trophy hunter like Lockdown, and whenever he kills, he'll rip off the faction logos of everyone he kills and tattoo them onto his body. And
well done in his case.
Yeah. And like, let me zoom in here, and I'm going to go to this one in a minute because this one is like, if you look at all these right here, they are old and rusty. If you look at that one looks nice and clean and a little bit brand new.
Yeah.
So, and it's an Autobot logo, just to say this. So, I think an Autobot is going to bite the dust in this, but I will try to make some of them out. But like, you got. Here's the Decepticon logo here, there, and there, obviously, because I could tell from the multiple spikes. There's a Maximal logo, another Maximal logo. That one's a Maximal logo, too. That's an Autobot logo.
Yeah.
Autobot logo, Decepticon, Autobot. Okay, you can't see that. Autobot,
Decepticon.
Yeah, and that one's kind of hard to tell because that one's a little messed up. But this one right here, like I said, is obviously an Autobot. But
yeah, is that one on the top right a Predacon?
This one?
No.
Oh no, this one. Well, let me kill my camera real quick. Let me go to TFW 2005 because I could pull up a better image because for some reason it's not gonna let me zoom in all the way. I don't know why. Okay, still no news on anything else. Whoa. Huh, they got a Funko Pop's tracks coming out now. Nice.
Yeah. It was announced today at New York Comic Con.
Nice.
I've been waiting all week since New York Comic Con it started today. Today was the first day for New York Comic Con. The last day is Sunday. I've been waiting for Hasbro to have a panel showing off the last few figures of the Kingdom line, but so far nothing, because if they do, then maybe this weekend might be the day when Tigertron Shadow Panther and Waspinator become available everywhere.
And also, I opened up TFW 2005. We got some more official looks at Nightbird.
A vehicle or robot?
Her
Vehicle.
vehicle mode.
Oh,
Okay, never mind.
they ain't gonna
I'm
show her
watching
robot
it.
mode. I'm
Yeah,
gonna pull it up.
They're allowing you a 360-degree angle view of what her vehicle mode looks like.
Look at that. And sorry for my quality, but man, definitely looks awesome. And I do like her shiny purple rims.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely curious to see what she's gonna look like.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. I think it's on this one right here. And also, I'm going to bring up, I think now I have a different reason why Scourge might be on Earth. And you might find it interesting in a minute. Because I think,
Yes.
and Ruben just gave it away, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. Let me do this. Hold on, some audio is playing in the background here. Okay. Right. It's kind of hard to tell because it is a little fuzzy. It's kind of hard to tell. Unless he damaged the logo, which would be great. Yeah. But yeah, you could easily tell that right there is a Maximal logo because of these little cat ear looking things. Same as that one.
Yeah.
And
Isn't his hood
and
ornament a Maximal symbol?
no, that's the Terracon logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his Terracon logo.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. And also I think that artwork that Stephen Cable Jr. showed of the Maximal logos being like a combination of Maximal logos and Autobot logos. So I think that's official because I kind of see a little bit of the mixture in there. And so far, we don't exactly have a good HD image, but I'm sure this bar his RAM bar is kind of blocking some of it. It's kind of hard to tell, but I do not see a single Predacon logo. And here's what I think is going to happen. I feel like that Scourge is not there just for Autobots and Decepticons and all that. He's there for Predacons because, like, those are the rare ones. He wants some rare faction logos. He wants to go all out. So, yeah.
So
And
wait,
also,
do you think Beast Wars Megatron might be Scourge's first Predacon trophy that he's gonna go after?
Oh, probably. I bet. I'm curious because I'm still trying to figure out why Scourge is there, and if he's a bounty hunter and he's taking faction logos as trophies, I think he wants a different type of faction logo. Like he's tired of Autobots, Decepticons, and I guess Maximals are pretty much extinct now, and he wants some Predacons. So I guess trying to find the key to the tomb. He's gonna find the Predacon tomb, open it up, probably pretend that they're friends, and then end up stabbing Megatron in the back, probably, and killing him, or trying to kill him at least, not kill him, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah. And also the reason why I'm on this shot is because hopefully I could zoom in. No, okay, there we go. There we go. If you look right here on Hunger, there's this Terracon logo right there, and I didn't notice that when these images first surfaced. So yeah. And also, like I said, if you look at that design, and people still are using the word Unicronian, even some of the people that got to visit some of the set, or some of the stuff that was shown indoors, I should say. They said their designs look Unicronian in nature. So that if you look at that design, it looks like a Unicron type of design.
It looks like either a bull or a bison skull to me.
Let me pull it up again, real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, go back.
Oh man, I'm so tired.
Same here, and I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to also.
Yeah, work.
Oh gosh. But yeah,
Still continuing the project.
Oh. It kind of does. And real quick before you head out, here's RC right here. I'm actually looking, and plus, like, look, and this is the director, Stephen Cable Jr. among the crowd. This is, like, look how small this motorcycle is compared to a human. So, imagine that motorcycle transforming with arms and legs and a head and all that. She's gonna be small.
Yep. Unless her design is based off her Revenge of the Fallen appearance, where she has a wheel instead of legs for feet.
Yeah. And
I personally hope not, because I never liked the Revenge of the Fallen design for RC.
I understand. Well, she is going to be G1 accurate, resembling Transformers Prime RC a little bit. So I guess that means she will have legs.
Yeah.
And there's the van right there. Like I said, I do hope it's not Wheeljack, but I'm gonna wait. But like I said, I do take it with a grain of salt, as they say.
Every time I look at Mirage, he looks like Jazz to me.
Yeah, I see a YouTuber that, one of my favorite YouTubers, every time he tries to mention the name Mirage, he just keeps dropping the name Jazz.
Well, I mean, if you just switched out the silver with white, you got Jazz pretty much to a T.
Yeah, and have a red stripe go down.
Yeah, the blue stripes. Yeah,
and here's Nightbird. I'm really looking forward to seeing her robot mode, and she will have a G1 accurate design.
I just hope they don't change her face. I hope she still has like that ninja mask face that she's become known for.
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard in some of the leaks from the people that got to visit the set, the indoor stuff, because certain stuff they couldn't show. Literally, I'm serious. One of the guys that is on YouTube, he got to see Rhinox's robot mode design and some other stuff. He talks a little bit about it. I'll give the name out when I can. I just forgot the name of it or the name of his channel, but I'll definitely let you guys know on it. And here's Scourge. And also, before we got to see the truck, the leaks did say that he would have 4 smokestacks, and he has 4 smokestacks. And like I said, and real quick, I can see Scourge being really intimidating, and here's what I mean. Excuse me. From the description of his robot mode, he's going to look Unicronian-like, and he's going to have a claw arm with electricity flowing through it, 4 smokestacks on his back, smoking. And I feel like if he's like in an enraged type state, flames will blow out, like for intimidating. To I guess like intimidation display out. Yeah. And to also get out anger, like full on anger, like fire anger. And there's the orange tow truck, which has been named from during the indoor stuff that this character is, like I said, his name is Hunger, and he's an armadillo-like character. So if that's true, I can hardly wait to see a transformer that looks like is resembling an armadillo. In my opinion.
Yeah.
And, I do want to say this. Looking at Scourge real quick, like he looks more like, it's obvious, like with all these like modifications right here with these little canisters right here and the smokestacks, I can see Scourge ramming Optimus Prime off the road. Because this scene, I believe the description of this scene from leaks is that this is a car chase scene, and I believe it's going to be the final battle from what I've heard, that the Autobots are running from the Terrorcons. So, yeah. and I'm going to say this, do not kill RC off. I'm going to keep saying it over and over until we get to the movie. I do not want to see RC die. And before I do end off, I now understand the reason why RC never appeared in Transformers 2007, because for some reason, the reason why she, correct me if I'm wrong also, TFN Geek, the reason why she never appeared is because they did not really, they did not want to go through all the trouble of explaining a female Autobot character. So they replaced her with Ironhide from 2007. And I'm curious, and I guess question of the night, would you have rather seen RC in the 2007 movie with the figure design, because I guess that's the design they were going for? Would you have rather seen her instead of Ironhide, or are you happy with what we got in the 2007 film?
Oh, I'm definitely happy with Ironhide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Ironhide's always been one of my favorite Transformers characters.
Oh, okay. Respect on that. Respect. How about you, Ruben? You personally, your opinion?
Same thing.
Okay. Personally, I would have loved. Oh, darn.
More camera trouble. Well, tomorrow night I get off work early enough, and I don't have anything really major planned for Saturday, so I might do my next Transformers review tomorrow night. I might record it.
Nice.
For some reason, kick me out before I begin. Personally, I wouldn't have mind seeing RC in there. In the end, I am happy with what we got. And plus, I wonder how her character would have been in the movie, in my opinion, at least. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm glad you were able to join in, TFN Geek. And I hope you have me. No problem, man. I'm glad to have you. And hopefully, maybe tomorrow. And I'm probably, again, by the time I end the stream, I'm gonna see some more Transformers leaks for Rise of the Beasts. But yeah, I think that's about it. Would you guys like to share where they could find you?
I'm too tired.
Sure. Oh yeah, so I'll say it. You guys can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Discord. I use the same name, TFN Geek. I love to talk everything Transformers, and I hope you guys will stay tuned for my next upcoming Transformers review. I was struggling to decide which Transformers figures to review next, but considering how successful I was with these, here's a preview of what my next review might end up being.
Ooh, nice. Definitely excited.
So stay tuned for that. And thank you once again, Ghost of Lore Master Starscream, for having me on here tonight.
No problem. And you can find me here on Instagram, TikTok, and also on my Discord page or Discord channel or whatever, the Ghost of Lord Master Starscream. And yeah, I believe that's about it. And also you can find all of us on a Community for All of Us channel. And same thing, I'm going to have to announce this. We will be moving from a Community for All of Us channel to Autocrit Primer's channel. So definitely subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Check his stuff out where some more crazy stuff happens. And I'm hoping Otto will be able to do the live stream next week. The reason why he couldn't do it this week, I forgot to mention that if I didn't already. The reason why he wasn't able to make it is because he was in so much pain. So I'm hoping he's doing okay. I haven't checked up on him yet, but I do hope he's doing all right. And
same here.
Yeah, but he's been uploading some videos on his YouTube channel on reviews of some figures he's gotten recently. But yeah, I think that's about it. I thank you guys for joining in, and I hope everyone has a good night. And as always, everyone, stay safe out there. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye.